Hey, what's going on, fam? Real quick before we get into today's show, I need your help. You see, over the last 4 years, this movement has grown by over 1 million people. And to be honest with you, we are just now getting started. So, to serve you better, yes, you, my team and I have created the E3 Impact Survey. It is a short 10-minute survey to learn more about you, your money goals, your general goals, your struggles, and how we can support your journey to financial freedom, which is financial wealth. Right? So our mission is 100% in the super bold here. It is to help eliminate $1 billion in debt and build $500 million in assets by the year 2050. But we can't do that without hearing from the people we're here to serve. So, to thank you for taking the time out of your day to complete this survey, we're giving away 4 $500 Amazon gift cards. Just complete the survey and you'll automatically be entered in to win. We'll email the winners on June 15th. All you have to do is to head over to anthonyoneil.com/survey or click the link in the show description to take the E3 Impact Survey. Listen, your voice is crucial. Your voice is key to helping millions and building the future we all deserve. What's going on, fam? Hey, listen, if you're serious about getting out of debt, building real wealth, and creating a life of freedom, this is your home. I want to personally invite you to subscribe to the channel right now because every single week we're dropping videos that will help you take control of your money. It will help you shift your money mindset and break money generational cycles. You see, this channel isn't just content. It's honestly a movement. Over 1 million people have joined this community over the last 4 years. I'm still blown away by that, to be honest. And our mission is bold. It is to eliminate $1 billion in debt and build $500 million in assets by the year of 2050. We talk real money, real freedom, and real legacy here at the table. No fluff, no credit card hacks, just the truth that will set you and your family up for a better financial future. Do yourself a favor and join this family, join this movement by hitting that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and join this journey because this is where financial freedom begins. Let's get back to the show. Hit that subscribe button.
Hello, Mr. McNeil. My name is Allegra Merchant, calling from San Diego, California. I was following you since Dave Ramsey days and stuff. I am out of debt. But when will you ever speak about building wealth from a single perspective with a child with special needs? I understand you have had some briefly mention of a married couple, but what about the hardship of that when the child's needs take up the time where you can't really invest into like building a business at the time because they're small? When will you address that? If you can mention on your show, I'll really appreciate it. All right, bye.
Yo, Allegra. First off, I want to say, what up, Cali family? You know, man, anytime I hear somebody from San Diego, man, that is home to me. So first off, sis, let me say, hey, salute to you. And let me stop, you know, and really honor you. Right? I want to spend some time in just honoring you. Number one, you're debt free. You're a single mother, debt free. Not alone are you debt free, but you're raising a child. You're showing up every single day for someone who needs more of you than most people can even imagine. And let's go a little bit deeper, and I don't want to offend nobody, but you're showing up for a child that most people in America, they have children, but they don't have to work as hard as you from a medical perspective. I think all parents have to work hard, but you got to go a little step further because your child has special needs. You know, I call that strength, I call that love, and I call that legacy in the making. So I want to salute you for being the woman, being the mother, being the provider of who you are. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about building wealth when your time, energy, and resources are somewhat limited because of the current situation that you have. You see, wealth doesn't come from conveniences. I'm going to be real with you. It comes from consistency, and even when life is hard. And from where I'm standing, you've already proven you've got the consistency part down because you're 100% debt free. So you know what it takes, right? You know what it takes. But did you know this? Watch this. That according to the CDC, I think it's the CDC. Yes, the CDC. 1 in 6 U.S. children have a development disability. A developmental disability. And over 75% of caregivers are women, many whom report having limited time and income. But get this, being limited is not the same as being stuck. I'm saying it one more time. Being limited is not the same as being stuck. So I want to give you, and everyone who is watching this and saying, you know what, I have kids with disabilities, or you may be a single mother with kids who were like me. And if you saw the thing that we released with my mom and dad, I was that high energy kid. The doctors wanted to put me on Adrenaline. I think it was, I forgot how you pronounce it, whatever it is. But they said I had ADHD. And so, you know, my parents had to deal with my high energy self. And maybe you're a parent saying, yo, I want to do some things. I want to invest more. I want to do more. But man, my kids are taking up a lot of my time.
All right, fam, let's have a heart to heart. You all know that I'm all about helping you get your money. But let me ask you this question. How's your credit report looking? And if you're being honest and you're saying, you know what, Ayo, I need some help, well, listen, I got something for you. Listen, I know credit can feel like this big confusing thing, but with Kickoff, it doesn't have to be. They've designed a super simple, affordable way to help you build your credit, whether you're just starting out or need to bounce back from a rough patch. Here's how it works. Kickoff reports to the major credit bureaus to help you establish a positive credit history. And you can get started for as little as $5 a month. No credit check, no crazy interest fees at all, no hidden fees, so just a straightforward way to improve your financial standing. And here's why it matters the most, because it is not just about a number, it is about financial freedom and doors opening up for you. Do you want that dream apartment? Do you want lower car insurance and even better job prospects? It all starts with making sure you have a good credit profile. So don't wait. Head over to anthonyoneal.com/kickoff. That's anthonyoneal.com/KIKOFF and start your first month for just as little as $1. Listen, it's anthonyoneal.com/kickoff, KIKOFF. You get it for $1. So let's get you some lower rates, especially in 2025.
There's 5 main things, 5 steps, I would say, that as a single mom raising a child with special needs and just a child that has a lot of your time, 5 steps I want to give you. Here's number 1. I need you to write down a clear vision. I need you to ask yourself this, right? What does wealth actually mean to me? Not what does wealth mean to everyone else. What does wealth mean to me? Is it time freedom? A home for my child? Leaving an inheritance? Think about that. Because sometimes what we'll equate wealth to is, man, I have a lot of money. But could wealth mean I have more time to spend with my son? I have more time to spend with my special need child? I have a beautiful home that my child can grow up in? Yes, I want to leave my son something, but if I have a special needs son, don't you want to spend more time? I'm asking these questions to help you think. What does wealth really mean to you? What legacy do you want to leave for your child? Because what I'm trying to paint is, this is not just, it's not just about money. It is about the overall mission. It's all about the overall mission. My dad said something to me months ago that just shook me. It was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and me and my dad was playing golf on a Tuesday afternoon. And he looked at me and he said, son, I'm wealthy. He said, now I may not have your kind of money, but the fact that I can sit here and play golf with you at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I don't have to work. The fact that my wife doesn't have to work, but I'm able to sit here and to be a father and to spend time with my son without stressing about money, that is wealth. And when my dad said that to me a few years ago, I was like, man, that is wealth. So Allegra, I need you to ask yourself, what does wealth mean? Write it down. Now there is a money part of this thing, because for you to have time, you need to have some financial resources, which is going to lead me to number 2. I need you to start automating your investing and keep it simple. See, I don't need you day trading. I don't need you studying stocks for hours. I just need you to have a simple plan that works while you're working in life. For an example, open up a Roth IRA and have that invested inside of a good mutual fund. And inside that mutual fund, you have some good investments inside of that. Set up an auto investment every month, even if you're just starting off with maybe 5% of your check, $100 or something like that. I want you to start using growth stock mutual funds with a long-term track record, okay? I would highly recommend that you put anywhere between 12 to 15% of your income into that, right? But what I am seeing is that these returns are averaging anywhere between 8 to 12% a year. So if you can put money into these accounts, now your money is working while you're working. And as time goes on, you're going to see it. Prime example, just last week, I opened up an ETF. My portfolio is up 20%. I told some of you all to open up an account with Moomoo, and man, I opened up an account with Moomoo. I got me a good ETF that's invested into SMH. I put money into it. Just within the last, I want to say month, it made $5,000. I ain't do nothing. Allegra, what I want to recommend to everyone, recommend right now, if you're looking to start investing and get your money working for you, man, go to anthonyoneil.com/Moomoo. They're going to give you anywhere between 5 up to 20 free stocks, depending on how much money you put in there. You have to fund the account, but get you a good ETF. Want to go a step further? Use a 529 account if your child qualifies. It allows you to save for their future with tax advantages. Here's number 3. I told you I got 5 things for you, Allegra. I want you to increase your income without losing any time. You need something smart, low effort, that generates income. Now, in the next 10 to 15 years, one of the rising industries in America is this, what I do. Hello. You're raising a child with special needs. I am pretty sure along this journey, you've learned so much. How do you turn that into a digital product, like an ebook? Maybe even like a course based on the things that you've learned that can help out another parent with a special need. I hear you probably say, Anthony, I don't have no degree in it. No. My friend Amy Porterfield says this, but you have a 10% edge. Meaning that, man, I've been learning so much that I could turn around and sell this to someone for $99. I could turn around and sell this course for $99, this ebook for $19.99. How can you generate some money from the digital web through a digital product that serves and helps other mothers, other fathers, other guardians in the same situation as yours? Because you took your pain, your skills, your lessons, and turned it into a product that can help someone else avoid pain, avoid learning the hard way. What about remote work? You could be a virtual assistant, freelance writing, bookkeeping, something that allows you to be home with your child, but it brings you something else. It brings you not just something else. It allows you to be home while still making some money, and maybe you only work for 2-3 hours a day on it. Remote work, you can get into the IT field. You can get into the technology field. And my goodness, like, you could learn so much. What am I saying? I don't want you to trade your mind, your sanity for a second check. I want you to work smarter. I don't want you to work harder.